Hello guys, welcome in this new video. So today we are going to talk about something very important that I wanted to share with you guys, and that is my plan if I had to start trading again from $0 or from $100, $1K in order to become a full-time trader again. So today we are going to talk about my story, also the tools that you guys will have to use in order to get to that objective, to be able to finally be a full-time trader. I will also give you guys some insights on risk management, psychology, the mistakes I did in the past from my experience, and all my advices that could be worth for you guys in order to become a full-time trader. So I'm going to present myself for those who don't know me. My name is Diego, I'm 22. It's been more than 5 years that I've been trading actively the markets. So the first year I was doing stock market, Forex, and I was trading with very little money, like $100 because I was still in high school. Then I had a friend that talked to me about cryptocurrencies, and I started to discover exchanges like Binance that was available in my country back then, and I started to discover the 100x leverage, which was a very bad thing that happened to me, because when you don't know how to trade, when you don't have a risk management, you think that with leverage you will be able to get from that $500 to that 1K to 10K, 20K, 100K, and that you will be rich because you will hit that win. But that's not the mentality, because if you start like that, you will be stuck in that casino mentality. Even if you grow your accounts, at the end you will blow up the account because you were trading like it was casino since the beginning. So just to explain you guys my background, I started, so the two first years I wasn't really making money. I was basically burning like $100, $200 accounts as I was starting to be a student. I was not making good money enough. And my first summer of university, I had an internship in the United States, and I was able to make good money. I came back with like 3K that I invested, and then I flipped this into 20K and even more. So at the end, my Bybit account went to 50K. So that was crazy, from like a 3-4K. But I was not realizing that this was pure gambling, and I was just on a crazy win streak, and that whenever this was going to stop, I was going to lose all my money. But I was thinking that I was the best. So whenever I had that losing streak that happened, I just liquidated my account and I had to restart again from working. So in order to make money again, I had my online business on the side that was making me some cash that I was investing in crypto, and I was able to make some good profit. And then I caught some good trades. So for those who are in the Discord, we caught Pepe at the literal bottom. We also made nice calls on Fetch and also some nice calls on some AI coins that made me able to make a few multipliers on my portfolio. And since then I started to really trade like a pro. So with a risk management plan with 1-3% risk maximum, I can go to 5% if this is swing, and I also do spot trading. So that's basically how I personally was able to go into that. But if I had to start from zero now, or from 1K, I have multiple ways. I would have multiple ways to do it, because now you have several tools. You also have the PropFirm, which is a nice tool in order to build capital. But whenever you get to like a certain level of wallets, you don't need to use PropFirms anymore. I mean, you just have to use your own trading funds, because, for example, a PropFirm is a nice thing to be able to get access to capital. You can get a 100K account with a $500 evaluation fee. So if you succeed that test, you will have access to 100K capital, in which you will be able to get from 80% to 100% of the profits you make with this account. The only problem is that the rules, the risk management rules, are very strict. You cannot make more than 5% loss per day and 10% loss overall on the account. So if you think about it, a 100K account with a 10% maximum drawdown risk, basically they're giving you 10K to gamble with it. So if you have 10K, it's the same as having a 100K PropFirm account. So for me, there are three ways to start developing your capital properly at the beginning. The first one is to just have a business on the side, to have another job on the side, and just to add into your trading account as long as you keep trading with it, okay? The second one is PropFirm. So with PropFirm, you will be able to get access to a higher capital and be able to risk it. For example, if you pay $500 a 100K challenge, you will have access to 10K capital because you have a 10% drawdown on your 100K. I will explain it. So you only have access to 10K, but from $500, you have access to 10K, which is good. You make a 20x on your investment, and then you can trade off that. So that is a nice thing. But for me, once you start to get 20, 25K, even 50K, some people say you can start to be trading for your own and really going all in into trading on to get 100K, 500K. But for me, whenever you start to have 25K, 50K, and that's you prove to yourself on a yearly basis or like 2-year basis. A yearly basis is good enough that you have a trading system, can be whatever. Like there are thousands of traders, there are millions of trading strategies, and there is no one trading strategy that works. For me, 99% of the job is done by your brain, your psychology, and your risk management. You can do like black or red and just basically flip a coin in order to take your trades. If you have risk management, you won't lose money. You will maybe not make a lot of money or maybe don't make money, but you won't lose money if you have a risk management plan. So that's the most important thing. And then the other way to make money, which is something I did and that I didn't use in the best way because I was not seeing this as an opportunity but more as a dream, is that when you start to have like 10K, 15K capital or even 5K, you can go and say, okay, I'll risk 1K or 2K of this. I go big when I see something that I really think can be a nice trade, and you go all in basically, and you try to flip accounts. Okay, doing this, I did 4 2K to 20K challenges in copy trading public. Okay, I did 2 that I succeeded, so I made 40K of 4K investments, and then I basically lost 2 challenges, 2K to 20K. So for an 8K investment, I made 40K. So that's great. You see, that is great. And if you can manage to have a target of, okay, I put 1K, I try to make 10K trading and going big leverage, and then I cash out this money and I start to trade properly with this. If you think that you can do this, well, you can try it. But for me, that's not the safest way to actually reach this like trading freedom goal. The best is to have a side hustle on the side and just increase your trading capital or just make money with the profits. And then once you start to get that 25K or that 50K, I just want you guys to have a long-term vision in terms of profits. Because, for example, most of the people, even me in the past, I wanted to do 20%, 50%, 2x my account in 1 or 2 months. And because you want to see that capital growing. But you have to think as like an investment fund, and you have to take your trading account as a long-term investment account. On your long-term investment account, if you make 5%, 10% a year, that's good. Like that's what most people, most funds do. The only difference with a trading account is that on your trading account, instead of taking a position and closing it every 2 months, you take it every day or every 5 hours, depending on your system. So that's something important to have in mind, is that you want to see your trading account growing like that, like your investment account. You don't want to see your trading account doing this. That's not what you want. And also, just to give you raw numbers, I think that most of the people here, they believe that they can make 5% a month, even in crypto, even more in crypto. And they will say, yeah, but 5% a month is shit. Anyone can do this. Okay, do it. I promise, try to stick to 5% a month for a few months. If you do 5% a month on your account, that's a 2x a year. You make 2x a year. So you start with 25K, at the end of the year, you are at 50K. You do that the other year, you go from 50 to 100K. In 2 years, you 4x your account, okay? That's insane. If you do 10% a month, that's 3x your account, 25K to 75K, and then 75K to 200K. So just think about it, how powerful those compounding interests are, and how powerful it is to think long term and not trying to make huge profit on the short term. So yeah, basically those were my tools and how I think I will try to go again and start to trade from zero. So maybe we could do a challenge. So maybe we could do a challenge on the channel, like starting from like a 1K account or a 2K account and starting to grow it with prop firm, with maybe a challenge and starting to grow and see in like 1 year, 2 years how fast we can go from 1K to maybe 50K, 100K, and see that it's really possible to do it if you want to put the work on for your trading and for your future basically. And also guys, for those who don't know, we have a mentorship with my team. So we have a full trading course where we share all our indicators, all our templates, and we also do one-on-one calls with you guys in order to teach you and be able to give you all the value we can in order to make you profitable in trading. We also try to give you all the tools that we have, all the indicators, and teach you our strategy, even if it's not necessary that you take our strategy, because like my strategy, if you don't like it, you don't take it. But the most important and the most valuable thing that we want to transmit to you guys is the psychology and the risk management that for me are the most important thing in trading. It's not the strategy. You can use Fibonacci, you can use EMAs, you can use I don't know, whatever, all the blogs, I use all the flow, but whatever you want, if you have the good psychology and the good risk management, that's the key. So if you guys want to put the work on, start to learn this, etc., I put you in the description of the video a link to book a call with me or my team in order to see if we can take you guys in the team or not to join the mentorship and finally start your trading journey. So I hope this video was nice. If you guys want more face camera like that, without shots, just me speaking to you guys and giving you some values, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, leave a follow, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.